Okay, so we're gonna roll down and roll back up. Okay, I'll turn side. We've done this before. We'll take a nice deep breath together. As you exhale, begin from the top of the head. So there really is that first part of motion from the top of the skull down. You can bend your knees a little bit or a lot here. You go down so that your hands get to the floor. So whatever that means for you in terms of how much you might need to bend your knees, I don't mind, but just get your hands down and you're looking back between your thighs. Take a big breath. And as you exhale, start to push the floor away. We begin to unroll or roll back up. The pelvis will come back over your legs. And then the ribs come over your hips and the shoulders over your pelvis and your head over your shoulders. Breathe in. Let's wheel that all back down. Start from the top. So thinking of kind of rolling your ears up the wall. And then we start to roll the ribs down the front body. Good. Keep drawing your stomach muscles up nice and strong so you can roll your pelvis over your legs. Your hands get down. Take a deep breath. And now we just unroll the whole thing, but start from your foundation, the feet. Push into them. Think about unwinding or unrolling or rolling back up, whichever way makes sense in your mind. Yes, yes, yes. And when we get there, we're really stable, we're really strong. We've got beautiful posture. One more. Start with the top of the head. That's it. Feel the core pull in right away. Allow your knees to soften. It's a lifting up and over. So it's like a waterfall. That energy is going up and over, up and over. So your core is really holding you here. Let's take 2 breaths in at the bottom. Just stay here as you exhale. Do that again. Breathe in. See if you can drop your head a little lower. One more big breath in. And let's roll back up over the legs, over the nice stable foundation. The pelvis rolls back onto your thighs. The ribs roll over your hips and shoulders over your pelvis and ears over your shoulders. Nicely done. Beautiful. Grab your band, please. So Jess, you weren't with us at the very beginning, but if you've got a band, yeah, right on. So we're going to do a little bit of what we played with earlier with the arms. We're going to start again just with our feet hip width, so just find a nice bit of balance there. You can hold your strap. You know, you can adjust this, but I'm going to go about an arm's length, okay? If it's too heavy, you can go wider and have less tension. If it's not enough tension, just choke up. So we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. Good. Now on the exhale, take your hands back any amount you might be able to. So it's just that press back through the shoulders. Tummy stays in. Then inhale to bring them down in the front. Good. Again, inhale to reach up. There's that nice big stretch. Wherever they get to is fine. As you exhale, I'm just pressing back any amount more, but keep the front body contained. So tummy in, ribs closed. And then lower your arms. So do that one more time. So we want to avoid the ribs pushing forward as the arms go up. Keep the ribs back. Keep the connection through your abdominals. Good. And as you take that little extra press, really have to work to hold your core in. Nice. And then bring your hands back down. Okay, good. Just going to swish your arms from side to side. And I'm going to keep my elbows straight, but of course, if you need to bend them a little bit. As I swish, 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 it's like I'm just trying to take it all the way to the right and all the way to the left. And you can pull a little bit outward on your band. I'm trying to keep my arms fairly straight, but it's that top arm that's pulling up, and the bottom arm is getting a little stretch across your front body. Let's do 2 more. Last time. Very nice. And bring that down and release. Now you're going to put it behind your back. And basically try to do those two same things. We'll start with the first one. I'm going to choke up a little bit on my strap. My hands are palms facing away. I'm going to roll my shoulders back. Try to find that connection through the core so we've got that sense of zipping up or containing through the low abdomen. Shoulders are on the back, and then we're just going to take a little push and release. A little push and release. A little push. So think about your posture. We're opening the chest, and we're strengthening the muscles on the backs of the arms and the backs of the shoulder blades. So the scapula muscles, the retractors. Okay, good. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now you might want to widen your hands just a little bit or a lot. See how it goes. And we're doing that swish from here. Kind of like you had a towel behind your back and you're drying yourself off. So we're swishing. And if it's too heavy, friends, just go ahead and hold the band with more slack. Give it a little bit more length. If it's too easy, then choke up a bit. I want you to feel your outside shoulders working a little on the way up. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, that's a big stretch. Okay, and let that go. All right. So our grand finale with that little series is to do a full arm circle. So you can hold your band again in front. Find a distance that maybe is a little longer because we're going the whole big circle. Up, back, arms long, palms up, down to your back hips. Now we press up with the hands. Keep your shoulders back. Keep your chest lifted. That's it. And all the way over the head. Okay? So a couple points here. Try not to hyperextend your elbow. So if you have a tendency that just bend it a tiny bit. However, if you're bending your elbows a lot to accommodate this strap, hold with more slack and keep your arms straight. This is a shoulder. There we go. Shoulder rotation. Well done. Okay, open your chest. Good. Lift your heart center. There you go. Awesome. Let's do it one more time. In breath as we reach up. Find your core muscles to support you here as you press back and around. Nice. Inhale as you reach back and up and over the top and down. Yes, good. Let's just put these down.